So
we want to buy her a house. And I'm
like,
what? Like,
they drunk, I'm like, y'all drunk.
Every day brings new life when I'm by your side. When I'm by your side. You will never fail me. You will never fail me.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, my name's Trey.
Myley, why'd you do that?
I'm trying to start doing the intro real fast, just like JoJo Seawood.
Everyone, it's JoJo. Welcome back to JoJo's Every Single What's That?
I can look on my channel, it's JoJo.
I said I'm gonna start doing it.
Okay. We're the J family.
As you can see, we have food in front of us.
Yep.
From the Boiling Crab. This is not an ad.
But Boiling Crab, you should sponsor.
It's gonna be a little seafood / story time. Do the whole YouTube thing, you know, to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and send us money.
We'll send you money. That's what he meant. Every Thursday, we give away some cash. So subscribe and comment hashtag JFam or JFamily below.
Ooh, that's spicy. So we got some king crab, some corn, potatoes in here, of course, some oysters. I've never had oysters before, so I'm a little bit scared to try that. And some lemon pepper fries, and then some more corn.
I don't eat meat. Well, sometimes I eat fish, not that often. I'm just eating some corn and fries and potatoes.
Yeah.
When Trey was in college, I worked as a nanny. So I had my profile on like care.com looking for jobs, you know. So when I was at Trey's dorm, I got a call from someone from care.com that said, I actually need a sitter tonight, like can you come over tonight? Like, I'll be here and everything, like just get to know you and you can come watch her for a few hours. All right. She sends me the address and says, we're the only house on the street with 3 garages.
That's a weird way to flex.
I pull up, they're the biggest house on the street, they got 3 garages. I take a picture of the house, send it to Trey, like, they got money. But they haven't even said that they're gonna pay me or anything. But I'm like excited now. I walk in, very nice house. I see the mom and what I assume is the dad. They have beers in hand. She's slurring her words a bit.
I was not there for this. I still at my dorm doing homework.
What were you doing?
No.
Drugs?
I was doing homework. I wasn't there. Ooh, go crazy.
She's like slurring her words. She's very obviously drunk. And she's like, all right, like let's sit down and get to know you. The daughter comes in, she's super cute. This is probably the first job interview you've ever had where your employer's drinking, huh? I'm like, yeah, it is. And they straight up say, we're alcoholics. Okay. No, we're alcoholics. We're high functioning, successful alcoholics.
Very, very uncomfortable flex.
So basically this job would be, we'll both be here, but we're drinking. We're either downstairs drinking or outside drinking. And we just need someone here that is sober to entertain our kid. All right. So they're like, all right, go upstairs and play with her. We'll be outside on the porch drinking, smoking. I get hired. At the end of the night, they pay me $50 for 2 hours. 25 an hour, that was good, okay. They loved me.
In the beginning, it's called foreshadowing. We got 6 oysters in this bitch.
Oh, also they told me like, one of the first nights, like there'll be no schedule or anything. We need you just like on call basically all the time. We'll text you like, hey, we need you and you need to be here within like 10 minutes. I'm like, okay.
That's pretty stressful. Like you can't have no plans. You just gotta be ready at all times.
One of the first times that I was there watching her, they were drunk again, obviously. I think I only saw her like completely sober like a couple times, and those were just because I was there at like, I slept over, so I was there at like 7 a.m. and she just hadn't started drinking because she wouldn't start till like 10 a.m. So they're in the kitchen, they're drunk. Their teenage son is there also, so it's like I'd be there watching this kid while there's the 2 adults, her parents, her mom and her stepdad, plus her godfather who was like 40 years old, and then her teenage brother who was like a senior in high school, 17. So there's like 4 other adults that would be there that should be capable, and then they're paying me to also be there. So we're all in the kitchen. They start betting about something. I don't remember what. The bet gets up to like $3,000. She's like, I can go get 3,000 of your dollars right now. You think you need to bet me? And goes in their room and then comes out with $3,000 cash. She's like fanning it around, like fanning it in my face. And she's even talking so patronizing, like, you've probably never seen this much money before.
The flexes, she just constantly, just like all day, just like flexes. Like,
which I'm sure I had never seen $3,000 in person then.
yeah, I mean.
So, okay.
It wasn't a lie. Like,
all right.
It was true, but man, it was just like an awkward flex. Hey, rude. Oh.
She's waving this money in my face.
With me. Alright, I'm
Don't say that.
Sorry. Alright, my bad. Alright, I'm with you.
Don't say that.
Yeah.
She tells me, Myley, I'll tell you right now, this was from his like top drawer in our dresser. I'm trying to tell this story. Stop.
She's finna flex.
Oh, you're flexing. Okay.
Okay.
So she's like, Myley, I'm just gonna tell you right now, like this money came from the top drawer in his room, and there's plenty more where that came from.
There it is.
And there's even more in the safe number. So you have choices right now. You can go in there and take all the cash we have and just leave and never talk to us ever again. I just told you where it is. Like, you can just take the cash and go. Why did I say it like that? You can just take the cash and go. Or you can keep working for us and potentially make so much more than that. That might have been the very first time I watched them, honestly. I think it was the very, that was like after the interview, like that night. That's crazy. Okay, so I watched for these people for like 6 months. Sometimes they pay me like, I'd only be there for an hour and they paid me $100. And then sometimes I'd go home and count and be like, they paid me $8 an hour. So it really was just like never discussed. Each like depending on how drunk they were. And he would always pay me less, and then she'd hide extra cash on the doorknob. Like, it was just this crazy job. It got to the point where Trey would come with me almost every single time.
Myley, like, if she would go over to herself, she would text me, Trey, can you please come over here? Like, it would be so much better if you come. And so I had like one of my football teammates drop me off like Uber over there or something.
And they would like have a sleepover sometimes. Then one night, me and Trey were both over there watching her. There's a lot of time I'd stay there until after midnight, like 1 a.m. It was always just leave when she fell asleep. And I wasn't allowed to tell her, oh, you're getting tired.
Yeah, because at one time I told you.
At one time I said that, she freaked out and fired me.
Yeah.
So, and then she'd be less drunk the next morning and hire me back and apologize.
That
But
happened several times.
Alcoholics. And we had actually told them this night though, like we needed to leave.
It was like
going
Valentine's Day.
No.
Oh.
You're thinking of something else.
Oh.
We had to leave to go to Hunger Games premiere. And so it's getting close for us, time to go. And
oh my God, look at that. Oyster. My first time trying an oyster.
why do you say it like that?
That's how they say it in New York.
In New York?
Yeah. This is my first time, so I'm just putting like salt and pepper on it. I don't know what you're supposed to put on it, but that's what I'm putting on it.
That's way too much salt and pepper, dude.
You think so?
Yeah.
And you're supposed to just slurp it, right? Honestly, it just tastes like the ocean. That's the best way I can describe it. And I don't like it. I don't like the ocean. What's wrong with this one? Bit tweaking.
She was like, oh, so like, what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Trey says, well, we wanted maybe to fly out to St. Louis to go visit my family, but like my mom wanted us to fly there to go see her, but she doesn't have a house right now. She's living with her sister.
These people love me. They love me. Like, I don't know why they love me, but they thought I was just which I am, the nicest person, and like, they just adore that ocean. I mean, that oyster. But they just love me. Okay, I just want to put that out there. They love me.
So we leave.
But our movie, what do we go see? Do you remember? Oh, Hunger.
We're gonna talk about this. We're in Catching Fire. We're about to go to a movie, and I get a call from them.
I'm thinking when she gets something, she's gonna get fired again. What does she do?
I hadn't ever been fired at this point, so no, you weren't thinking that. Oh. Things were good up until now. Like it got rocky after.
Oh yeah, after this point, you're right.
Yeah. Oh, I just ate my hair.
That's gross.
I answer this call. I'm like, what do they want? What did I do? She says, so we decided that we want to do something really big for Trey's mom. I'm talking
Huge.
really, really, really big for Trey's mom. But you guys need to come back here right now, like tonight, for us to figure this out and do this. She's like, and I don't know if Jason will still want to do it in the morning. I was like, well, you guys gonna do something huge if like you're only doing it while you're drunk, and in the morning he won't do it. No, just hurry and get over here.
We leave the movie. Wasted that money.
I think she said she'd pay us back for the movie ticket.
Oh. So we go back to their house. We walk in there, and they're I think we're in their kitchen, I believe. And they're like, you know, you were telling us that your mom is staying with her sister or whatever, and she raised you to be such a good young man, and praising her for how I was. Told you guys, they love me. I want you to be around family for Thanksgiving, and want it to be a good year for you and your family. So
we want to buy her a house. And I'm like, what? Like,
they drunk. I'm like, y'all drunk.
Even like, what are you talking about? And it was crazy. We just couldn't believe it. She's like, let's just surprise her. We'll all fly out to St. Louis. Like, let's book our flights. We found this really cute, like, house that was just updated and got everything booked, ready to go. That's a whole other story how we got there. We missed our freaking flight. Trey couldn't fly out the same day that me and them could because he had football. He was gonna fly out by himself the next day. Basically, we landed at our layover. The gate for our next flight was literally the gate over from our flight. We could see the next flight boarding. We should have just walked over there and boarded our next flight. They wanted to leave the airport to go smoke. She had to leave security and told me and the daughter to go over to like the Delta Club or whatever, Sky Club. So we go over there, we're eating, and I'm like looking at my phone, like it's getting very close. It's like 15 minutes till takeoff at this point, which usually it's like, oh, the gates are closing. They finally are just getting back to that room now. Like, okay, I need to order a couple beers because they're only gonna let me have like this much on the plate. And she's already drank, they drank on the first flight, and she drank beer driving us to the airport. She starts drinking there, and I'm like, we do not have enough time. There's like, 10 minutes, 5 minutes till the flight takeoff. We're on the other side of the airport, and she's still just like down, like, oh, we'll be fine. Like, they'll call our names. They haven't even called our names over the intercom yet. We have so much time, like, it's just the privilege of like, oh, everyone will board and then they'll call our names. And then we'll start making our way over there.
Can you smell the privilege?
I'm stressed. We book it over to the other side finally. It's after takeoff. But we can see that the plane is still like out there, but it's left the gate, the door's closed. But she's still freaking out. Like, oh, we're here. How, like, you could see that we're at the airport. How'd you leave? And she says, like, we were calling you. It's not our job to keep waiting for you. She's very drunk. She is just over the top, being extremely rude. They have to keep calling for more people and security. It eventually gets to the point where they tell her, we're about to call the cops for public intoxication. The stepdad is trying to calm her down, saying, we'll book on the next flight. Like, because by then the flight had already taken off. I don't know what she wanted them to do. Like, literally what did they do? She thought they were going to. Like, don't you know who I am? I have money. And then her and him were in this huge fight where they were on different sides of the airports arguing with each other because it just was a mess. They have this brilliant idea that instead of us going back to a hotel, taking a 6 a.m. flight to get there the next day, that she's like, I'm gonna wake up with such a bad hangover. Like, if we go to bed, like, I'm not gonna want to wake up in the morning. She's like, why don't we just rent a car and drive the rest of the way? Are you okay?
A spicy smell.
Long story short, we rent a car and start driving. We get stuck in a full white out blizzard. We could not see anything, nothing in front of her. It is full white out blizzard. We're going like 15 miles per hour. It's too scary because they're still kind of drunk. It was terrifying. I like was thinking we definitely could die. We had to stop and stay at this like tiny crappy motel. Blah blah blah. We finally make it to St. Louis the next day. Pick up Trey from his flight. We're now at a nice hotel. Which was very nice. Sweet. We had our own suite, corner suite. It was amazing.
But, so we're gonna make this video long. That's kind of...
Tune in next time to see what happened with them giving his mom the house and how I got fired on that same trip.
If you wanna hear about how then they took the house.
I left that trip to fly back unemployed. That was awkward.
I don't know how prostitute underwear came into the picture. It all just got pretty wild.
Stay tuned again for the next time I got fired involving prostitutes' underwear. Dun dun dun.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it. If you enjoyed watching us, make sure you subscribe. And if you like money, make sure you comment down below. Hashtag JFM because we give it away every Thursday.
Bye.
And if you like Harry Styles, make sure you go stream Lights Up. And if you like Saturday Night Live and Harry Styles, make sure you check it out. November 16th, free for all.
Did you say Saturday Night Lights?
Live.
Okay. SNL.
SNL. And if you like Chargers football, thank you.
Support us because we're struggling.
Thank you so much because we need your support.
Okay, bye.
Every day brings new life.